welcome to Chop It Up. It's me, Snaz, and I will be talking today about the World Cup. It's the World Cup, man. It's the competition that all football fans are looking forward to. And this happens every 4 years. And this year it's happening in Qatar. And it's happening tomorrow. Qatar versus Ecuador. We're playing the first game. And I'm looking forward to how the game goes. I'm looking forward to how Qatar looks like in this tournament. First of all, I'll be talking about Ghana and their chances for this World Cup and their performances so far. So Ghana played Switzerland, the number 15 ranked side in the FIFA ranking, and they won by 2 goals to 0. First goal by Salisu and the second goal by Antoine Semenyo from Bristol City. It was a very wonderful performance in general by the team. They played very well. They, the first half was a bit shaky. It wasn't convincing performance. However, in the second half, they picked up. They attacked the Swiss team. They created chances. They pushed and they scored the goals, and it was a very, 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 very good performance from the team. And I think that the team will take a lot from this game. And I had the opportunity to see the new boys, Elisha Wusu and Salis, and their performance in the midfield was top notch. Tariq Lamptey was also great on the right wing going forward. He made few great runs and good tackles. And we saw Salisu also and Amate in the defense, and it was just a very confident and calm performance from the defense. And Baba Rahman was also quite good. And when it comes to keeper Atizigi, I wasn't too convinced with his style of catching, always punching the ball and not catching. However, he wasn't exposed much during the game because the midfield and the defense protected him. And in general, this team looked good. Naki Williams wasn't getting a lot of supply, but however, when he went to the right side of the attack for the wings and running towards the defense, he was fantastic. And Ifri Banye, also the local player from Hearts of Oak, was also great. He showed why he should have been given a chance a long time ago. He had no fear. He attacked the Swiss defense. He really caused problems for them, and he was very effective in the attacking line. And Antoine Semenyo, wow, he was, for me, the time he came, he was like my man of the match because he has a bounce to his game. He he really pushes his opponent. He really causes them to make mistakes, and he's a very, very, very good player for our team. And I'm looking forward to him playing in the World Cup and seeing how he causes problems for the Portuguese and Uruguayans and the South Koreans. And after the Ghanaians played the Swiss, the Nigerians also played the Portuguese. We know that Nigeria is not going to the World Cup, and they were kicked out by Ghana, as we already know. And the game ended by 4 goals to 0. And it was a very good performance from the Portuguese. However, a very underwhelming performance by the Nigerian team. I realized that they couldn't take their chances, and the Portuguese were very, very smart with the ball, very efficient. But from my view of the game, I feel that the Ghana team can defeat the Portuguese. I wasn't so sold on the Portuguese defense. We saw instances where Chukwueze ran past the defense, and we saw also Moses giving problems on the left wing. So I feel that if Ghana uses the wings and put speedy and skillful players on the wings, we should cause problems for the Portuguese. However, the Portuguese side are also very, very, very efficient. You could see that it was 2-0 in the getting to the last 10 minutes of the game and became 4-0 because they are going to take every chance that comes to them. We saw Joao Felix and how they passed Bruno Fernandes and how they move in the 18-yard box. They were very, very good and very smart, you know. But for this game, I would say the Black Stars need to pay full attention. They need to focus from the beginning to the end of this game because it's a game where the Portuguese or the Ghanaians can win or will win by a very small margin. So the smallest mistakes will cost uh, each other. So they have to really pay attention and defend well. And we saw how the Portuguese keeper saved the penalty from Dennis. So we should know, or Ghana should, the Black Stars should know that they are facing not just a good side, but also a good goalkeeper who can even catch a penalty. So they have to be careful, and it's gonna be a wonderful game. It's gonna happen next Thursday, and I know the Ghanaians and the Portuguese are looking forward to this game. On paper, the Portuguese should win. However, from what I saw from the Swiss game, from the quality, even Kudus and Partey didn't play. From the quality I saw in this game, I feel that it's not going to be an easy walkover like how the sports pundits and presenters are putting it to be. I feel that this game is going to be a very tough one and very difficult one for the Portuguese, and I think it may be the most difficult game for them. And there's a possibility they will lose this game or it's going to be a draw. I pick the Black Stars winning this game by two goals to zero, and we also will face South Korea. South Korea have a very good squad. They have the Tottenham the star Kim, and he's been phenomenal. He's been very good for them. He's been very outstanding. His striking skills, his intelligence, his pace, his skills. He's been one of the best players for Tottenham for the past 3 years, and he should be a big problem for the Ghanaian defense. However, I feel that the Ghanaians need to take their chances and they need to defend well, and they should win this game. And the biggest game in this group for Ghana is against Uruguay. Ghanaians know what happened in 2010 and the pain the Uruguayan team caused all Ghanaians and Africa at whole. You know, from the ball Suarez saved in the pole. You know, the heartbreak after Samajan missing the penalty is something that lingers in the minds of all Ghanaians. You know, and I will encourage this team to really do their best to win this game because this team has been a team that really, really, really caused us so much pain, and it will be only right to get a payback and win them in this tournament. And if Ghana gets out of this tournament on top, there's a possibility they will face Switzerland again. And I know that the boys will have a lot of confidence going into this game after winning Switzerland in the pre-tournament friendly. So they will know that yes, they can win this game, and they have the boys, they have the ability to win. Um, One thing about the Black Stars is for them to succeed in this tournament, they really need to focus. They really need to be tough mentally. They shouldn't be starstruck. by any player. They're also players, So I remember in 2014, some of the players were a bit starstruck seeing Ronaldo, and they ended up losing that game. So I feel that there should be unity in this team, and they should fight together and work hard together, and put all their egos aside, and put Ghana first, and do their best in every game. Take one step at a time, one game at a time, and slowly we progress. We have a lot of potential in this team. We have a lot of quality on our bench, a lot of quality on the field, and it's really important that we do well in this tournament. Ghana is a very good tournament team. In the past years, they have performed quite well. In 2006, they went to the round of 16. 2010, they went to the quarterfinals. In 2014, they dropped out of the group stages. However, uh, we all know what happened in that tournament. There's a lot of fighting, a lot of disorganization in Brazil, and this also affected them on the pitch. This is a new tournament, and this is a new era, and this is a new management team, and we hope that they really give their best, and produce good results for the country. And also with the coaching, Otohado has really done well. He's been really good for the team. His tactical changes against Switzerland were top notch. He really made wonderful changes that we could see the effects on the pitch. We could see the effects on the result, and I feel that he should make very bold decisions. He shouldn't be scared to drop any player, no matter how big they are. We should be able to make decisions that are best for the team and not for the ego of any player. So, and also my advice also to the GFA and the members and all the the people surrounding the team is to not make this tournament a cash cow. I feel that in the past tournaments, some of the officials have made this. They have made themselves the stars of the show. This is all about the players. The GFA is they are the football administrators, and it's important that they do everything in their possible best to help the players, and not be a distraction. And also, um, they should put all their interest aside. We know that the GFA is filled with agents and team owners and the likes, but it's important that we we treat this team with all seriousness and put all our selfish interests aside, and push the name of Ghana high. It's gonna be a wonderful tournament. It's gonna be a great tournament. From the African side, there's Cameroon, there's Senegal, and there's Tunisia and Morocco, and these teams are doing very well. And unfortunately, Sadio Mane, who is the best player in Africa, wouldn't be playing in this tournament. But I still tip the Senegalese to do very well in this tournament. They will be facing Netherlands on Monday, and hopefully they will provide good results, and that will help their team progress to the next stages in this tournament. It's going to be a lovely tournament. It's going to be a great tournament, and I wish all the African teams the best, and also to my team Ghana, I wish them the best, and I hope they bring the cup home. See you. Bye bye.
Control the bacteric lamte. It's